Simper. Whatever happens, no matter what, you just need to smile and everything will be better. If only that statement were true. Smiling doesn't solve my problems. It's a mask to hide my true feelings about certain situations, and the more I do it, the worse it seems to get. It started small and shy, and gradually grew to a wide and artificial grin. I just learned as I grew up how to make it more genuine and radiant, to appear amiable and cordial. In other words, I had to be nice and friendly to others. Even that has its own risks. There isn't any way to explain this, so I'll just make it simple to understand. I am not who people think I am. Growing up, I was always told how I acted unladylike, that my responses are too aggressive and would make me look like I had no self-control. What does that mean, though? To me, I couldn't interact with anyone without coming off as mannish. But I never thought of myself as a boy. But I have no choice. I wasn't bullied as much when I switched to being called a he. However, not everyone saw me as previously described. It was someone who talked to me kindly and stuck with me and did everything with me. That someone was my best friend. We'll call them... well, their name doesn't matter anymore. Our friendship together is tight, and more importantly, made each other smile, never left each other's sight, and always stayed side by side. That lasted for a while, until I couldn't take it anymore. I was sick one day and wasn't allowed to go outside with everyone. My best friend promised to come back soon after going out to be with me in my time of need. Minutes went by, then hours. Whatever was going on was taking a while, which triggered a gradual slumber for me. I regret sleeping that day when I experienced a vicious nightmare. It felt real because it was real. I had suppressed so many memories that chose to swallow my sanity. If it hadn't been for my best friend waking me up, I probably would have died in my sleep. Upon my awakening, my stomach also violently purged itself from my nightmare. I glared at my best friend. They tried to abandon me, leave me behind when they promised to be back. I shouted and was being impertinent. Their eyes watered and their lips trembled. If you hate me that much, then maybe we shouldn't hang out anymore. And that's when we got separated, taken away like a trash bag thrown into a landfill, given the boot, and no longer allowed to stay, reverting back to my old habit, for I smiled just to cause no more trouble. And it was my fault. It's all my fault. Everything is my fault. So many times in the past, anything bad that occurred resulted from my actions and my words. There is nowhere and nobody that I could fit into. To be a blank canvas isn't a work of art. To be a pushover and a doormat, a scapegoat. Literally anything but those things can be much better than what I got put into. How does it feel to have your boundaries roped around with, cut, burned, and potentially non-existent? I don't have much to say. In fact, I don't know what to say other than goodbye. Forever. After all, that's what you think of me, right? You don't want to be around me after hearing my story and listening to my problems. That's okay. I don't blame you. But remember this, neither you nor I were asked to be born. We exist in the same space against our will. What we do in this is up to you and me and everyone else. After all, you found me off the streets. In another universe, it's possible for me to find you off the streets. You can leave me if you want to even. That's not gonna change anything that's already happened to me. What's this? What are you doing? You're giving me a phone? You wanna talk to me again? See? You're leaving, so why give me a phone to check up on me? To make sure I don't die? Is that it? Huh? The words I just heard left me dumbfounded. I don't believe you. If you really mean that, prove it. There's no way that's true. It's only been half a day and you called me? Don't you have better things to do? I guess you kept your word then. I'm glad you'll keep me company. If you don't hear from me, know that it's not for a bad reason. Just knowing I have one person to talk to makes me smile.